Alrighty guys, we're headed out in the flats, Cat, and we're gonna go out here and see what we can track down for some snook, trout, and redfish. We got a nice big high tide this morning. I got Tony Sands and his boys on the boat, and hopefully they're gonna teach you a little bit. We're gonna do some jerk baiting for trout, we're gonna fish live bait and artificials for snook, and we're gonna fish live bait and artificials for redfish. God willing, everything will come together. We've got about the next 5 hours are a good strong falling tide, and one thing about this boat is it'll let us get way back in the creeks when the tide dries up, and that's going to be a pretty handy asset here toward the end of our day. But should be a beautiful morning. It's mid-October, 60 degrees, cool, and it's going to warm up to about 80, so it's kind of one of those perfect early fall days. See if we can get them. So right now we're pulling up to this little bank, a little oyster bar that sticks off of it, and we're going to throw some shrimp on corks. It's gonna be a really simple game. See if we can get a couple redfish bites here early. Tide's high, just started going out. And seeing a few mullet jumping up here already, so hopefully we'll get in them pretty quick. Thirds. Or that way, that'll work. So that's about a 19-inch redfish that Trent just caught. Caught him on a shrimp, on a jig head, under a cork. Nothing crazy, nothing complicated, but we got a nice keeper red to go in the box. And that rig has been working forever. Since my dad started fishing, his dad, forever, and it still works. So that's speckled trout that ate one of our snook live baits. He's gonna go in the box, but he doesn't have a line down his side, so he's not exactly what we're looking for. Get him on, nice and easy. You got him hooked. You're good. Keep coming around. Keep coming around. Start reeling, Tony. Reel. Right tip up a little bit. Keep reeling, Tony. No kidding, let him go. It's a nice fish too. Just let him go. That's the first one. We got a double header hooked up. Take a look at that fish right there. Mr. Jason. Tony's got a good one back there. Jason, you're gonna take this one for me? Right tip up nice and high. Tony. Just keep the pressure consistent for me, Tony. That's all I need. There's number 2 of our double header. Hold that thing up real quick, Jason. Check those two out. We'll get a picture of these guys holding them up, but they're beautiful fish. This is the big snook that we just caught on that double header. You measure him right there. He is just under 33, and that's as big as they can be. You gotta pinch his tail down flat, and you gotta have his mouth closed up against the end of the board. But that is as big a keeper snook as you can get in this state. He's going right, so go right with him. Easy, smooth transitions. There you go. Look at that one. 32 inches. Nice work. So we just finished up catching some nice snook. Everybody got a nice one. Trent finished us off with a 32-inch fish. And now we're throwing some jerk baits around for trout. We caught 2 trout earlier while we were snook fishing. And we're gonna see if we can pick up a few more. We're kind of right on this hard rocky edge along a little trough, so the edge of it's kind of hard, and that's where these fish should be. Water's 74 degrees, so hopefully there'll be some fish bunched up in here. They've been a little bit scattered, but God willing, we'll find a couple of little groups of them and catch some nice ones. That's the money.